Hello guys, Sel here and welcome to SHEQXEL tutorial. In this video, we're going to look at two amazing templates, which are the Ergonomic Self Assessment Tool and then the Master Ergonomic Self Assessment Log. So like in our previous video where we showed you qualitative workplace assessment tool and a Master Qualitative Workplace Assessment Log, that is exactly the same type of template, and this actually cut across a number of focus areas because we have customer satisfaction survey and a master customer satisfaction survey log and various other ones that we'll be sharing with you in subsequent videos. So this is very much specific to ergonomic self-assessment. So what is this template all about? All right, so ergonomic self-assessment tool is a unique template for conducting ergonomic self-assessment to gather feedback on the comfortability of workstation of employees for the purpose of improving their health and well-being. Okay, so this very template is specific to their workstation in terms of their chair, their desk, how ergonomics friendly it is, their screen, and all of those good stuff. All right, so without further ado, let's get straight into the features. But before that, take note, the master is for gathering data from multiple surveys that have been done by employees. So this one is an individual template and the other one is the master log. All right, so the master log means you're collating data across all employees who have used it and you put it on one template to estimate an overall score indicative of what generally employees believe is their workstation, how comfortable it is. All right, so without wasting time, let's get straight into the features. Now, there's the ergonomic self-assessment tool. We are looking at a set of parameters, for instance, pre-existing health condition of the employee. We are looking at some factors related to the chair, the task chair that the employee sits on, the desk the employee sits on, the computer monitor the employee uses, the keyboard the employee uses, the mouse, the desktop, the physical environment, the personal storage around the workstation, the work demand on the employee, whether they have rest, break, and the outcome. So these are a set of parameters that are very interesting, and we are actually looking for feedback on a scale of 1 and 0. All right, so basically we are looking at yes and no responses, where yes indicates that the employee is quite comfortable with the arrangement, with the work arrangement, and no implying that there's absence of those factors that make employee feel comfortable with the workstation. All right, so basically whenever employee provides a no response, it's gonna indicate they need to explain. All right, so this is a survey that is specific to the employee and we're using that to gather feedback, and this are qualitative data that we are gathering from the employees. All right, so all the no responses must be supported with an explanation, and at the end of the day there's going to be a score, and that score indicates the level of comfort of the employee as far as the workstation is concerned. All right, so let's try and bring this to yes, because we want to make sure we are going through the entire template first before we try to make any changes. All right, so all the no responses that have been provided, which employee has provided explanation, get transferred automatically onto an action plan. That is it right here. But before we even get into that, let's take note that all the responses the employee provides get transferred here in a self-assessment summary report, and this actually is looking at all the responses as per the various questions and the various categories of pre-existing health condition, task chair, desk, computer monitor, keypad, mouse, desktop items, physical environment, personal storage, work demands, rest breaks, and outcome. So these are all the responses and they get transferred on the dashboard like this. All right, so take note that all the no responses get transferred here, and employee provide the explanation, or the provided explanation also get transferred here, and employee actually provide corrective action, and this is by way of consulting employee. So there's a consultation arrangement where employee is expected or given the room to provide or make suggestion on the corrective action as far as the employee's workstation is concerned, because they are the one who are using the workstation and they must be able to propose the recommended action or the corrective actions. All right, so this section may not really be relevant. If you are using it as an individual template, you may want to utilize it where you set a deadline, assign it to somebody, and your action will be tracked for you automatically. You can set priority, and eventually when they are all closed, you can indicate as closed. All right, so this can actually be a tool that the employee is keeping on for follow-up to make sure all the actions that they have raised have been closed. All right, now take note that all the responses that you provided get transferred on the dashboard by just clicking on the data tab, and it shows you this beautiful graph looking at all the various parameters that we looked at indicating, 100% showing that the employee is quite comfortable with all these arrangements as far as this aspect of the workstation is concerned. And again, all the yes response and the no responses and all the overall score for the employee as an individual. So the employee is 95% comfortable with his workstation. All right. Now these are all the individual report that we actually use for making the dashboard. So you can actually use it, for individual reports, or you can actually rely on the dashboard for decision making. So this is how simple this template is. In terms of how to use it, that is very, very simple. Just make sure that you've deleted all these responses, because these are dummy data that we've provided just for you to see how the template works. Once you get rid of all these responses, okay, all you need to do is just go to the data tab on the menu. So there's quite a lot of things that I need to delete, but I think that you get a picture. Once you get rid of all of this, okay, we are actually almost done. All you need to do, okay, is go to the data tab on the menu and click on refresh all. So let's go to the data tab, click on refresh all, and as you can see, we have a blank, dashboard, except the action plan that still have actions in there that we need to delete, and we get rid of these ones as well. So once these are all out of our worksheet, we refresh all, okay, and then there we have it. We have a blank sheet. There's nothing to report. Everywhere is blank. Everywhere is blank. Everywhere is blank. And then your employee must now start to populate the data by providing their name, the date of the evaluation, their department, the workstation number, the username. The checklist has been completed by them, okay, and it has been assessed or evaluated or confirmed or approved by another person. That's if it's relevant, okay. So they just provide a yes, 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 yes responses, okay, and every no response, they will have to provide an explanation, and based on the explanation, the no responses get transferred automatically onto this sheet, and you would have to now provide a corrective action and sign a responsible person. All right, so you can use this to filter out the no, and then you have the no properly displayed there for you. All right, so that's basically what this template is all about. Let's try to bring back our data. This is our dummy data that we need. They are very, very important to us. Okay, so bring back our data. Okay, so our data is back. Okay, now that we have our data back, all you need to do is go to the data tab, refresh all, and everything is back to how it was. Okay, so that is it with this very template. Now let's head over to the master log. Now, as the name connotes, the master log is being used by the person who is responsible for the ergonomic self-assessment, task. Basically, the HSEQL manager. He's trying to estimate the level of comfort of employees as far as their workstation is concerned. So based on those individual reports that has been filled by each employee, they will send all these reports to the manager. He keeps it in a folder, and he will then, based on the dates, the employee details, all of that. So let's go straight into this template. The table of content for easy navigation, like most of our templates. Approved list. So the manager must populate the list of employees who have done this, the survey. Okay, the department and their workstation. Okay, now we come to the source data, and this is where the the manager builds a database of each employee survey. So you select the name of the employee automatically to populate the department and the workstation, the date of the assessment, right? The date of the assessment, and this section is where we need to paste the response, reports that you've collated in the individual assessments reports. All right, so let's go back to this very template. Let's go to assessment summary reports, and all we do is just copy this, control C. These are all the parameters that we are looking at. Is the same set of parameters. Control C, and then what you do is that you paste it outside first. Okay, paste, just paste it as values only. Paste as values only. Okay, value only. Control C, then come here. Okay, starting with this, paste and transpose. Paste, transpose. Okay, so there we have it. We've pasted it there. That's for one employee. You do the same thing for all the employees to build a database. And next, you go to the data tab on the menu and click on refresh all. And once you refresh all the templates, select everything. Okay, now we have it updated on our dashboard. So this is a very beautiful dashboard. We see all the actions. Now take note, these actions are the actions that employees have proposed. Okay, so from their report, you can copy their actions, Control C, okay, and paste it in here, all right, because you're now collating all the actions. You can actually set your own deadlines and who is responsible and all of that, but at least you have a source of data for actions related to how well they feel, how uncomfortable they feel, and the fact that you have to do something about it as a as a company. All right, so basically let's go back to our master log, and once everything is here, you can now track it effectively. Now on our dashboard, all these are in there for analysis, and the score of 66 tells us that 66 of, the employees as a whole believe that the workstation is not so comfortable. 66% simply means it's not so comfortable. You're looking forward to achieve like 90%. 66 definitely is not a good score. All right. So all these are individual reports that we used for the dashboard. You can actually, these are the various, categories of the areas we looked at, the focus areas, the various focus areas actually. So you can actually use them as individual reporting that, okay, when it comes to keyboard, workstation one is this person is 100% comfortable, this one not 100%, this one is not comfortable as per the employee and all of that. Okay, again, mouse, the same thing. So these are various parameters of the workstation or ergonomic self-assessments that we've done, and it's helped in good decision making. All right, so that's it basically. If you want to know how to use the template, it's very, very simple, as we have already explained, based on the input from the other template. So but before that, you need to get rid of this data. So let's do that right here. We get rid of this. Okay, oops, what's going on? Oh man, so you need to unprotect the webbook or worksheet or whatever. Wait, this is logged. Guys, take notes. I developed this template. I'm susceptible to human error. The password is right here. You need to have absolute control of the template. So with the password, all you need to do is just grab it, SHEQXEL, hold on, SHEQXEL, MESAL. All right. Now we grab the password. We come to the source data. We unprotect the sheets. Okay. Then we have access to this. I was wondering why couldn't. Maybe there was a mistake protecting the sheet. But again, when you unprotect, you have access to this. Okay. Maybe for some reason this column was protected also. So if that is actually the case, all I need to do is just unprotect it. So to unprotect, I just format the cell. I come to this and I unprotect the sheet. There you have it. The sheet was actually protected. So if I protect this, I protect it back like how it was before. Obviously, I should now have access to, this section. So I double click, I can still make changes. All right. So basically, you select the name of the employee from the drop down list, automatically get populated. All right. And you just, populate the data. So let me just delete the initial. That's what we're trying to do. Let's clear the data and get ready for our own data. Once I'm done with it, all I need to do is just come to the data tab and refresh all. Once I refresh all, this is gone. I come to action plan also. I get rid of this. Okay. And also get rid of this. Now the template is blank. I refresh all, everything is gone. Okay. So all these reports are all gone. So now we are ready to populate our own data. And to populate your own data is very, very simple. As I did mention, the name of the employee, once you select, automatically these get populated because you've already predefined them over here. And then based on the scores, the date of the evaluation, okay, assuming it was this date, and then based on the score from here, we come all the way here, we copy this, Control C, we come back to this template, we paste it here, paste as values only, okay, paste as values only, Control C, and then come here and paste by transpose, okay, and it goes straight in there. This gets estimated for you automatically. And then you then go to the data tab and refresh all. Okay, so I will refresh all. You can see this is for one employee, just one employee. And if you want to populate the action plan sheet, we come to this sheet and we control C. Okay, and you paste it right there, guys. So that's basically it. Excel is something everybody must learn how to use. So you may face, if you face any challenges, try and figure it out. Just go to know how to unprotect sheets, know how to play around and things like that. Okay, so let's bring back our data. This is how simple it is to use. Just bring back our data. Okay, so now we have our data for the master log. We come here, everything is intact. Everything is intact right here. Dashboard is also intact. So let's just refresh all. It looks pretty okay, like how we started it. All right, so that's it, guys. This is a very, very interesting template for estimating ergonomic comfort of the employee as far as their workstation is concerned. All right, now if you want to download this template, all you need to do is come to our website and locate the master ergonomic self-assessment log. Again, locate the ergonomic self-assessment log. Okay, and then just scroll all the way to the middle here. Look at the download button, click on it. Again, same for this one. All right, the download button, click on it. Okay, and boom, the video is going to be right here for you to download. So just scroll down and make a purchase. And same with this one also, the video is going to be right here. Just scroll down and make a purchase. All right, so thank you all for your attention, and I believe that you found this video very, very insightful. See you again soon in another video. Bye for now.